What's going on? Y'all know what the business is. Goodfella Sports TV. And no, I'm not letting off of this subject until I feel like I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that Canelo Alvarez, at first everybody said he took a lot of heat for the Canelo test, but when it blew over, even when it came out that Mayweather said that he thought he was on something back in 2013 when they fought, you know, right now he gets a pass, he get rewarded $365 million. Everybody forget about it. He get his titles back and all this other crap. All right. And, you know, you got coaches like Andre Rozier that's, you know, going in on other brothers and saying they're on steroids. You know, you got Andrade, you know, and his team going around saying and then backtracking saying Errol Spence on steroids. All three of these fighters are enrolled, Errol Spence and Charlo are enrolled in the Nevada drug testing program, as well as Canelo Alvarez was. You know, when he got caught. But I understand people, you know, being skeptical about VADA testing. I've been skeptical from the beginning when it goes through the WBC. So nobody is 100% clean. It's not 365, 324/7 tests. It's only when you're getting ready for a fight that they go through this test. But Charlos haven't been caught. Errol Spence hasn't been caught. Hasn't been popped. Canelo has. The first time they tested Canelo in Mexico, they got him. Every time they tested him before the start of VOD up, it's been in the United States, San Diego. That's when it's been at. Now he's training in Colorado Springs, all right? All I'm saying is, why does it continue to be pressure on Charlos and Errol Spence about steroids? And not just from the fans, but from coaches like Andre Rozier. You had the guy, Stephen Bradman, Julian J. Rock coach saying that as well. You know, then you have fans saying it about, you know, the Charlos. You have people saying it about Errol Spence, but Canelo has pissed and got popped for being dirty. Flickenbuterol, which is a performance-enhancing drug. Somebody tell me in the comment section it's not. It's banned across the land. England, Michigan, America, everywhere is banned. All right? I just want to know this double standard right here and a whole bunch of hypocrisy. Why does fans and coaches continue to put pressure on the Charlos and Errol Spence, but you got a walking contradiction right here to everybody else? You have a walking guy that's failed the test, that's been suspected of being on it before, who got suspended 6 months, didn't have to take vital drug testing, but ain't Stephen Bradman not saying nothing. Andre Rozier wants his fighter to fight him. Andrade ain't saying nothing. He begging for a Canelo fight. But let me take it a step further. Why are the brothers, why are the brothers going for them? But they want to fight with a guy that actually failed the test. I'm trying to tell you, man. Black people ain't gonna never move as one, move in unison until we stop the hate. Till we stop the hate. You know what I'm saying? You know, you so concerned about, oh, they on steroids and performance enhancing drugs. Stephen Bradman, Andre Rozier, Andrade, Errol Spence on this and that. But then again, Andrade, Jacobs' team, they lusting for a Canelo fight. They lusting to fight him on his own and get robbed and then want to turn around and probably play. Watch, they gonna try to play the steroid card. Oh, he failed the drug test and I got robbed. Oh, this and that. You want people to stand behind you, but then again, you throwing rocks at other brothers though. You catch my drift? You know what I'm saying? But you want to go be a contradiction. Oh, you so against steroids, but you want to go fight Canelo. He's on some shit. He got caught for some shit. But you just, no, it's different. You know what I'm saying? I can get $5 million for fighting Canelo Alvarez, like I said, a bunch of these clowns in boxing, bro. A bunch of these dudes is clowns, man. I lose respect by the minute with some of these guys, man. Some of these coaches that you think is real, some of these teams that you think is real, and some of these dudes that try to act like they so black, they so for the culture, they so for the people, or they so close knit. But it's all a whole bunch of contradictions, man. This whole game is a bunch of contradictions. Everybody about business, everybody a fight. People don't really care about. Let me tell you this. These fighters don't really care about fighters being on steroids or performance-enhancing drugs. Whatever floats your boat and make you feel better. Whatever term you choose to want to use. They don't care about that shit because before Floyd said it, nobody cared. Nobody cared. This random drug testing was built off the strength of ducking. Let's just clear the air. Mayweather was so afraid or so wary, whatever you want to use, scared, afraid, wary, whatever adjective you choose to use, of how Pacquiao had moved up so many weight classes, how fast, how strong he was, how much power he's popping. He was scared of that motherfucker, man. All right? Let's just keep it real. You know, he's like, man, that motherfucker got to be on some shit. That nigga's an alien or something. Man, test that nigga. And Pacquiao was like, well, you know, I don't want to take no test. I'm scared of needles. I take a blood test, 10 days out, whatever it was. So a lot of people are using that tool of random drug testing as Mayweather used it, you know, as a duck tool. Okay? I'm just going to keep it real. They using it as a duck tool. You know, now they took it a step further and saying, oh, this guy on steroids and this and that. They trying to diminish and they trying to give you a reason why not to fight people. But then again, they turn around the Andrades, the Jacobs, and even Julian J. Rock if you got an opportunity to fight Canelo at 155 or even 160 if you got the bags right. Him and Stephen Bredman will still go fight fucking Canelo for that bread because it's all about money. It's all about using the performance enhancing steroid term. All that is about using it for your own leisure, using it when it fits you, when it's fitting to use it, using it as a duck tool. But if the money is right and the business is right, it's a business tool. Oh, I go fight Canelo. You know, he could shoot a ton of computer all up his ass. I still fight him the money, right? It's about the money. That's what it's all about. None of these fighters fear about going into the ring with an unfair competitive advantage. It'd be unfair in the ring. They don't care because years before bottle drug testing, years was going by and guys was whooping people ass, getting their ass whooped by guys that was cheating. You had real life crackheads in there whooping on people. Prominent crackheads. You had cocaine, heroin heads in there whooping people. You had guys that you think in the past before this you saw the vital drug testing, you think all the fighters in the past was clean fighters? Hell no. They was taking stuff to cut weight. They was taking stuff to get a competitive advantage and all that. So Mayweather brought it up because Pacquiao was looking like scary. He was looking super scary, fast, quick, powerful. Like, man, that nigga on some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna use that performance enhancing drug steroid shit to their advantage. Now, if Charlo's and Errol Spence was like Jeff Horn, or they was like the little Asian cat, they got his eye, man, Zeus Shimon, and they was less of a threat, you know, but they brought tons of millions of dollars to the table for a fight. Them dudes won't be asking for Vada. They be trying to take that fight. They won't be steroids dropping or nothing like that. You don't see them pulling that shit on Triple G. You don't see them pulling that shit on Canelo when he got caught. You know, only one that continued to press Canelo Alvarez is Amir Khan and Teddy Atlas. You don't see them pressing that. Man, it's based on fear, man. It's based on fear and trying to take away from another brother. And they may be on it. Don't get me wrong. You never know today. You never know. But all of this come out of jealousy and hatred and fear. They fear that ass whooping that's coming. Okay? They know your potential. Trust me. That's why Charlo ain't got to respond to that. If you know you're a clean fighter, ain't no point in coming out there and adamantly defending yourself. For what? I'm clean. I'm a clean fighter. Fuck what they talking about. Errol Spence, the same reason. Man, all right. Only people, let me tell you this. Only people that's guilty get a major reaction out of them most of the time. Oh, yeah. Oh, you get that reaction out of them. Like I say, I want somebody to ask Andre Rozier, Stephen Bredman, Andrade, Jacobs, all the rest of them hating ass niggas on the East Coast. Why you want to fight Canelo so bad if you're so concerned about performance enhancing drugs? I would love to get a rebuttal from that one. And why would you do it on the brother and you're not chastising the guy that actually got caught in Canelo Alvarez? So I'm not going to let this subject die. You're going to ride with me or not ride with me. You're going to get butt hurt or you're not going to get butt hurt. This is real business, square business right here, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Shout out to everybody holding us down. We on Facebook. Twitter will be back up soon. Also, can email me video requests, questions, business inquiries, whatever the business may be. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description as well. Shout out to everybody holding us down. Mr. One Time for the one time we go.